Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 17 of Unsolicited Bourbon Reviews, and today we will be reviewing Woodford Double Oaked. So this is definitely a bourbon I'll place in that top 6 categories of that. If you can only have a few, you need to have this in your house. This is one of my favorites. As you can see, this is something I drink pretty regularly as an everyday sipper. So I'm looking forward to reviewing it, talking about it, and hopefully turn you guys on to Woodford Double Oaked bourbon. So this is a 90 proof or 90.4 proof, aged undisclosed. Mash bill is 72% corn, 18% rye, and 10% malted barley. So probably your first question is, what is double oaked mean? So really what that means is you're taking a full mature Woodford through the regular distillation process and aging process and putting it into a barrel that is toasted longer but charred less. So again, what gives the color, the richness, with a bourbon, a lot of it for taste and for sweetness, is how long they toast and char the barrels to which they're aged in. So Woodford created a process to where they just modify slightly how much they toast the barrels inside. So they toast it as opposed to the usual, I believe 45 seconds. They do it for, I believe, 20 seconds, and then for the actual toasting, they'll do, as opposed to 10 minutes, they'll toast it for 45. So you can fact check those numbers, but I'm pretty sure those are the times, but you get the gist. They're just kind of deviating the process to create a new flavor profile. And just as a point of reference, so this is a fully unopened, mature, regular Woodford Reserve. This is a Derby series, Derby 148 for this year's Kentucky Derby, so the label looks a little different, but we'll do side by side. If you can tell, they are the same age or same maturity, just a different finish. So this is going to be a little bit darker as opposed to your traditional Woodford Reserve. So again, just a point of reference so you can understand why this is so different and unique to a regular Woodford. So we'll open it up, smell it. Very pleasant on the nose, very sweet caramel. So again, with that toast, more toasted barrel bourbons, they're going to tend to be a little more sweet. So this is what they're going for. I consider this more as a dessert bourbon for sure, just because of the sweet profile. Again, we'll talk about it, and I'll kind of go in depth in describing the palate. But again, I lean towards more sweet as opposed to savory and smoky. So again, this is something I truly enjoy drinking. So again, it's a very nice dark, not that quite amber color, but more of, it's like almost actual legitimate brown water we got going on here in a Glencairn glass. So smell it, very fruit forward. I smell cherry, some maybe touch of banana, but again, caramel, brown sugar, toasted oak. For 90 proof, again, very easy on the smell in terms of ethanol, on the alcohol content of this, so we'll sip it. It does kind of have a little bit of a viscous, a little oily, not in a bad way, but it just feels more full. Again, very sweet, brown sugar, like a candied brown sugar or candied like nut. Cherry, some chocolate in there on the back end, kind of that kind of dark chocolate cherry. I think it's, again, why it enhanced the dessert notion of this, why this is great for an after dinner drinker. Second sip. The cherry is definitely hanging out. It's very fruit forward. Second sip, vanilla comes in. A little bit that finish, not bad on the back end. Just now kind of feeling it after that second sip. Again, this is not very high proof, coming in at 90.2. Yeah, this is phenomenal. Very easy, very good sipper. Very in the price point, you can't beat it. $60 is a little bit more than normal Woodford, but I think if you're going to go buy a Woodford, to spare the extra $5 to $10 and just go ahead and get you a Woodford double oaked to have in your bar or wherever. But I'll rate it, this, in my opinion, 8.5. Can't beat it. It's easy to get. Price point is there, high value. I think you'll please pretty much anyone who's a bourbon drinker. So that'll do it for today. Appreciate it, and looking to hear back from you guys.